Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Rini, and this is of course the Enchanted Planner. How's it going today, party people? Well, we are planning in my dashboard planner for the first week in July. It's crazy. It's crazy, I tell you, that we're in July. Okay, so I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do. So I went digging. People. And I pulled out the Mambi Sticks. These guys. And I've already pulled them off and put them on wax paper because I needed to get a good idea on size and to whether I was going to photocopy them and make them smaller. But I think we can make these work. So that is our plan. That is our plan. So let's get these guys off the discs. And let's have some fun, shall we? It's crazy. I still am stunned by the fact that we are in July. It's mental. It's crazy. Okay, so let's have a look here. We've got her. And then I need some stuff over there. But I was also thinking we might be able to like work those in somehow. So let's move some stuff around here a bit so I can get an idea. So I can get an idea on how this is going to size, because these are quite big, which is why I was looking at whether I needed to photocopy them and make them smaller. Yeah, it might work. Might work. First things first though, we are going to need some Tombow correction tape. So let's get started on that. If you can hear the occasional yell, I mentioned this in my last video because I now have to film on a completely different schedule because Friday is a holiday and a long weekend here, and my husband will be home all weekend. So now I'm under the gun. That's okay though. We're gonna make it roll. Do I want to take her right down? I think we're gonna take her right down to the bottom of the page. Just want to try and get all of the leaf on. All of the leaf on. There we go. Okay. Then we need boxes. We do. So let's grab one of these big bad boys. And nestle that in here. But I'd like to get that quote in here if we can. Maybe that's what we put down here, is that across the bottom, and then leave the other leaves for other places. I wanted to use these ones. I've got other Monstera leaves, but they're not quite the right color. So I wanted to kind of stick with these guys. Now this guy needs some de-sticking because he's a little on the crazy sticky side. Yeah, so as I was saying, I'm like, oh, hubby is home all weekend. That's awesome. I now have to change up how I'm filming this week. All right, so I think I'm gonna start with, that was the wrong one. Oh my God, I'm just a hot mess for us. It's like 81 degrees in my house, which may not seem much to either, like some of you guys, but to us it is a little hot. We need some white out though, and I think now, do we want to center this is the question. That's not quite centered. Apparently I don't know what centered is today. That would be centered. Or do I stagger it so the words are not on her legs? I'm not sure about that, to be honest. I don't really like the enjoy starting on her legs, so I guess that's answering my own question. But we do want to white out that bottom line. Unless I want to line it up on the line, then it's not such a big deal. Like that. Okay, so we will need some trimmage though. We will need some trimmage. Actually, before I do that, let's get this black box on here. As most of you know from hanging out with me, this is my social media and my business planner. So this guy gets used relatively functionally, although this first week isn't as crazy as the last one was. So I don't need quite as much room, but I still need room. Okay, so let's get the bubbles out. Get that guy all fastened down nice and tight, and then we'll trim off the little bit here that there is, and then we got to pull out the crocodile. crocodile. Ooh. It is the 27th of June here today, which is just crazy to me that the end of this week is July. Why are you not fitting all that well? Because you didn't punch all that well. Okay, let's go back here. Get the rest of that little lip. Okay. Awesome. Okay, now we have these big, huge leaves, which are like really big and will cover up a lot. So I don't know that we're necessarily going to end up using them, but we do have these guys, and I still have a piece of sticker stuck to the back of my hand, which might be just enough to add in some, like, some stuff. I could probably cut these guys apart. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. So we're gonna remove this little dude, and we're gonna take these guys down into this corner, and in the green corner, or in the blue corner, yes, and I think we're gonna put these big guys up here, but I'd like to see if I can get as much of them in here as we possibly can and still give myself room on the Monday. How was that? That's pretty good. Okay, so let's trim off this, trim off this. Then we have a few little extra pieces if we want some additional accent somewhere. Then we gotta trim off this. Yeah, so hubby's been doing a side job with a friend of ours on weekends, which has been great because it's been lending me a lot more time for filming, which is like totally cool. But with it being the long weekend, they've decided they're not working because the tenant downstairs is planning on going away camping for the weekend, which means Hubs is gonna be under my feet all weekend long and messing with my mojo, I tell ya. Alright, and this is an admin heavy week for me on the business side because I've got a ton of stuff I've got to do month end, beginning of the week, or beginning of the month, I mean. Oh my gosh, I can't even speak today. Okay, we need boxes, and it would be really cool if I could find some. I think the black boxes will pop really well in here. But let us go have a look at what we've got. Y'all know I like my square boxes. So let's pull some of these guys. And I think we'll grab a lined something or other here. One of these guys will do. Because we will need a list on this side of the page. So maybe we'll start there. I don't think I have a green that's going to go with these guys though. Because I don't think we're green in here. No, that's like a weird one, but the rainbow boxes might have a green. Give me a scrap. Actually, that green's pretty good. That green is pretty good. So maybe we'll bring in some pops of green here somewhere. If I can find some. Oh yes, this is the weird page that doesn't get printed the same as the other pages and is the wrong color. Is there brighter green in here? I kind of prefer the brighter one, to be honest. Okay, so let's start out here with, I think, this guy can go here. And we'll stick that off to the side. Oh, that won't work. And I didn't de-stick this sticker. Hopefully it hasn't been down too long. because something else needs to go in its place. And this guy usually hangs down into Thursday, so let's lay this guy in first because I know where he needs to go. It's just the way I end up using this planner. It's in such a way that it's in such a way that I know where things need to lay out. I don't normally ever put a box down though, so maybe we'll try that this time around because I don't normally ever stick a box down. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. Now, what else have we got for green? This is the misprint page because these guys are just a slight bit brighter, but that's okay. It's the same sticker. Now, let's go to our black boxes. And I want, not you guys, these guys. And then I'm gonna have to go hunt for some bullet points or something, I think, because I don't know exactly how else to make this kind of work. Now, I only need one. So that would be that. Maybe we'll put this one down here this time. And I normally only put one box in here, but you know what? We're going to stick two in. Oh, no, we won't. We're going to stick this guy over here. I don't need to waste a box because I know what I post on the weekends and I only need one of each. During the week is a little bit different because I got a multitude of things going on. I can't lay a sticker down straight. I'm sweating buckets here because it's hot, and I turned my fan off because I'm like, you guys don't probably need to hear the noise of the fan. Okay, so I'm gonna see if I can find some stuff. I'll be back. Okay, I don't really have anything that will totally work. Well, I do, but they're huge. They're huge bullet points, and I don't really want to deal with that because they're like, let's throw that one down for a second. They're like, where are they now is what I gotta try and figure out. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's start here. This book is a little bit difficult to deal with sometimes, but I love it now that I can flip the pages. So those are all those. I don't want you guys. Hearts. And those guys. I think they're up here somewhere. Flags, yeah, they're here. See the size of these, man? Like, these are huge. I mean, they kind of work though. Or maybe I'll just stick with my original thing with the asterisks because at least they look kind of like flowers. Not flowers, leaves. Oh my lord, I can't think, can't speak, brain dead. Just call me brain dead today. Okay. So let's go get my little dude here. And we're gonna put him there. And this one here. And then we're gonna go get some black ones. And I'll throw them up here. They kind of look like little flowers, not leaves, but it's cute. I'm gonna go with it. Okay, and then we need some more black ones. And then it's lunchtime. I'm gonna go find myself some lunch. But yeah, it's gonna be a crazy week coming up for this week because it's the beginning of the month. And then on top of it all, this week I'm like losing a day, and it's a day I normally do a lot of filming, so I'm like, well, that's bunk. I didn't sign up for this. I mean, it'll be nice to have hubby home, but okay, so we've got some bullet points down. Nice, simple, easy. It'd be nice if we can work in some of these other flowers, not flowers, leaves maybe, but I don't know, they're a little on the large side to make it work. I mean, we could probably slip this guy in down along the side there without it looking weird. And we might be able to pull this little guy in. Bring that one up there. I mean, I've got this large one, but I don't really want to cut it because if I cut it, it's not really going to be like, it'll be like, you know what I mean? Like it'll make 2 stickers, but then it'll be kind of, I'll only be able to use half of it on this spread and then the other half will get wasted, which is, I don't want to waste stickers. We are going to clean this guy up a bit though. Get rid of this large excess that was attached to the other sticker. Because if we slip him in here somewhere, it's almost too small. Like he really is. He's almost too small. He's just little. He's just little. He's just tiny. And the only other option would be to take like part of this. And see those, I'm gonna like waste so much of the sticker if I'm starting to cut it in half. Yeah, I think we're gonna pass on that because I don't want to waste that much of the sticker. I have to put that other box back. Now we are in need of headers. What's in here? Is this the right one? Nope. I got 3 of these things and they're all the same color, so of course it's going to be the last one I grab. Making all this noise with my chair. Of course it's going to be the last one I grab. This is what I'm looking for. This stack right here. Nice, simple. Excuse me. And then we're good. I'm almost out of these guys. They're great little stickers. I'm like, by the time I get them here to Canada, they're just kind of expensive. So once I successfully get a Cricut, I won't have that issue anymore because I will just make my own. No more of this buying sticker stops. Well, you know, boxes and stuff. Okay, so let's grab some of these guys so we can get the font onto the other side. Like that. And we'll grab a to-do, which will go right there. Oh, I probably should have moved him. He's going to be difficult to get up. Because I can slip him. Tough, tough, tough. Tough, tough, tough. I think we'll sneak him right there because it balances him about a little bit. And then we're going to come in and we're going to grab one of the little todays. And just because they're a little bit different, and we'll put that one down here like that. Okay. I'm going to say that's a wrap, you guys, because, yeah, like I said, this week it's like quick and dirty. I got to get these spreads done so I can get them edited, uploaded, and ready to go for next week. Let's see what it looks like when we put it back on the discs. Cute. I like it. All right, you guys, that's a wrap. Thanks so much for watching. If you're new here, drop us a comment down below and let us know you're new so we can formally welcome you to the community. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing while you're here. We're a heck of a lot of fun around this community, so we're cool people to hang out with. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. I'll see you next time. Ciao.